December 2022, a month that rewrote the football world forever. When Lionel Messi raised the Golden World Cup trophy into the night sky in Qatar, millions of voices across the globe declared the same verdict in unison. The greatest of all-time debate was settled. Done. Buried. No appeals, no rebuttals, no fine print. Messi. Greatest. Full stop. But for the other half of the world, the image that truly pierced the soul wasn't a trophy being lifted in triumph. It was something far more haunting. Cristiano Ronaldo, alone, disappearing down the stadium tunnel, tears streaming silently down his face. It shattered hearts in ways victory never could. The media sharpened their pens. Headlines flooded in like a funeral procession. They wrote his obituary in bold ink. But pause for just a moment. Ask yourself one question. Would the most relentlessly stubborn, ferociously driven competitor in the entire history of sport simply fold? Now imagine this. At 41 years old, on the grandest stage humanity has ever built, Cristiano Ronaldo lifts the 2026 World Cup, silencing every single critic on earth in one thunderous moment. Wouldn't that be the greatest comeback story ever written? When Ronaldo departed the glittering stages of European football to join Saudi club Al Nassr, the football world didn't just doubt him. They laughed. Confidently, loudly, they declared his chapter sealed shut, convinced he was simply cashing checks on his way out of relevance, drifting quietly into retirement under desert skies. They forgot one crucial detail. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't just survive doubt. He feeds on it. In the very season they pronounced him finished, he scored 54 goals, outscoring Erling Haaland, outscoring Kylian Mbappe, reclaiming his throne as the deadliest scorer on the planet. People still struggle to explain how it's even scientifically possible. At 39, at 40, and turning 41 for the 2026 World Cup, his physical condition remains a phenomenon that baffles sports science. The ruthless diet, the punishing hours in the gym, the iron discipline. Not a single percentage point has slipped. He still prepares with the raw hunger of a teenager desperate to earn his first professional contract. He has proven, repeatedly and without mercy, that age is nothing but a number on a calendar. To truly grasp why a 2026 World Cup triumph is no fantasy, you must examine the foundation beneath Ronaldo's feet, this Portugal national team. World Cups are never won by accident. They demand a DNA built for winning. And Portugal has spent years forging exactly that. Look no further than June 2025, the UEFA Nations League final, Portugal against their fiercest rival, Spain. A brutal, grinding contest. Spain took the lead. The clock was ticking. But in the 61st minute, a 40-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo stepped into the fire and delivered the crucial equalizer. The match stretched to 2-2, then crawled into a penalty shootout, and Portugal emerged victorious, 5-3, lifting the trophy with steady, battle-hardened hands. That victory wasn't just a trophy. It was a statement. This squad understands the crushing weight of a major final. They know what survival looks like in high-stakes knockout football. They are not arriving at the 2026 World Cup as dreamers. They arrive as proven, decorated champions. And if you believe Ronaldo must carry this entire team alone on his aging shoulders, you are profoundly mistaken. This Portugal squad may well be the most dangerous collection of talent the nation has ever assembled. In midfield, Bruno Fernandes conducts with brilliant vision and surgical passing. Bernardo Silva weaves magic with his extraordinary touch and control. Vitinha sets the tempo like a conductor leading an orchestra, ensuring Portugal owns the ball and dictates the game. Out wide, Rafael Leao brings terrifying explosive pace capable of destroying any defender on the planet. At the back, Ruben Dias commands his defensive line like a general, smart, aggressive, and battle-tested. This team is world-class from goalkeeper to striker in every single position. They don't need Ronaldo dropping deep to build play. They don't need him sprinting end-to-end for 90 minutes. They carry the heavy lifting themselves. What this creative, dynamic squad needs is something far more specific: a pure, ice-cold finisher. A ghost who materializes inside the penalty area and converts half a chance into a winning goal with ruthless precision. And for that exact role, even at 41 years old, There is no deadlier predator alive than Cristiano Ronaldo. But the road to glory is never smooth or kind. The 2026 World Cup, sprawling across the vast stadiums of the United States, Canada, and Mexico, will be the most enormous and grueling tournament in footballing history. To reach that final, Portugal must walk through fire. They must dismantle a powerhouse France team driven by the electric brilliance of Kylian Mbappe. They must stand firm against an England squad fueled by the relentless force of Jude Bellingham. They must contain a Brazilian side dancing to the explosive rhythm of Vinicius Jr. and outwit a dangerous Spanish outfit wielding the young genius of Lamine Yamal. 90 minutes and potentially 120 against young, fast, ravenous defenders will push Ronaldo's 41-year-old body to the absolute edge of human endurance. The heavy challenges will come. The exhaustion will be real. Now close your eyes. Picture the moment. July 19, 2026. The FIFA World Cup final. Every eye on Earth is fixed on MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The air inside crackles with electricity so raw you can almost taste it. Billions of people in bars, living rooms, city squares on every continent are leaning forward, barely breathing. The match has been a savage, draining battle of wills. The clock bleeds into the 90th minute. The score is locked. The tension is almost unbearable. Then a foul, just outside the box. Portugal wins a free kick in the most dangerous position on the pitch. The entire stadium falls into a hushed, collective stillness. Standing over the ball, legs spread in that instantly recognizable, iconic stance, is Cristiano Ronaldo, the legendary number 7, facing the world. He breathes in slowly. He breathes out. His eyes are locked, laser-focused on the top corner of the net. The referee's whistle cuts through the silence. Ronaldo runs up, strikes the ball with thunderous, devastating force, and it flies in a perfect arc over the wall, crashing into the back of the net. Moments later, the final whistle sounds, and in that single fraction of a second, the entire internet crashes. The roar of 80,000 souls inside the stadium merges with the tears of millions worldwide. The earth itself seems to tremble, and from every corner of every continent, only one name echoes through the noise: Cristiano Ronaldo. This wouldn't merely be about gold and glory. Achieving this miracle at 41 years old would be history's loudest, most definitive answer to every voice that ever whispered or screamed, "You're finished." It would be the ultimate, crowning testament to a mentality that has never once, in his entire life, accepted defeat. When Messi lifted the World Cup in 2022, the world declared the debate closed forever. But if Ronaldo pulls off this miracle on North American soil, if he raises that trophy at an age when most footballers have long since retired to their gardens, the debate won't merely reopen. It will turn completely on its head. Against all odds, against the relentless, unstoppable march of time itself, the boy from Madeira, who dared to dream bigger than anyone thought reasonable, will have done the unthinkable. He will have completed football. But will this seemingly impossible dream cross the line into reality? Will Ronaldo lift that trophy and silence his critics once and for all? What do you think?